All right. So what's your full name?
Bill Harold Graham,
And when were you born?
uh, May 17th, 1930,
Oh my goodness.
yeah,
Where was that?
uh, in Washington,
State?
Washington State, yeah, Kashmir, Washington.
All right. So how long did you grow up there?
We left there when I was in the third grade,
To where?
California.
Okay.
We came to Norwalk, California, where
Uh-huh.
my dad's grandparents lived, and that was during Depression,
Ooh.
and that's why we moved down there. Everybody was starving to death up there, so we moved down there, and we stayed in Norwalk for maybe a month or so, and then we moved to Long Beach, and the, my dad's mother, my grandmother, she bought a store. I mean, she had financed my dad and his brother in a grocery store.
Mm-hmm.
And that didn't last too long, maybe 6 months. His brother wasn't a very good worker, and he was, I think, maybe stealing most of the money out of the deal. And anyway, my dad got away from it, and he found a job in Corona, California, and we moved there. And my dad was a meat cutter.
Oh.
He worked in the grocery store. At that time, they had just meat markets, but the one in Corona was a grocery store, and he went to work for them, and he ran the meat department there. For years.
Is that where you learned to cut meat? From
No.
your dad?
No,
No.
I grew up in Corona and went to school in Corona, I went all through school in Corona.
Uh-huh.
And my dad worked there at that same place there for, from the time I was in the third grade to, probably after I graduated from high school there.
Mm-hmm.
And you just want my history, right?
Yeah.
I graduated, and in the meantime, all the time I was in high school, I liked horses and cattle, and I did a lot of that around Corona there.
Mm-hmm.
They had some friends, had race horses, and messed around with them, and then I worked for some people that had horse traders and just mostly cattle and horses all the time.
So when you turned 18 and graduated, what'd you do?
I moved to New Mexico. Me and another kid hitchhiked to New Mexico.
What?
We hitchhiked from Corona to New Mexico. We left Corona with about $2, with about $20 in our pocket, and we hitchhiked all the way to. He had an uncle in Clovis, New Mexico,
Uh-huh.
and we hitchhiked down there. People used to pick you up at that time. They'd pick you up and give you a ride. You can't even get a ride anymore. But and we had 2 different families picked us up and took us home that night and gave us a bed and fed us breakfast and put us back out on the road.
Oh man.
It took us 4 or 5 days to get to New Mexico.
What'd you do in New Mexico?
My friend had his uncle had a ranch there,
Uh-huh.
and we went and we lived with him for probably a week, I guess, and then we went to work on a big ranch that was right there, and we spent the winter there, and then I was only there about 6 months,
Mm-hmm.
but that was a good experience. They had a lot of pretty tough horses there, and I learned how to handle some pretty tough horses. Anyway, I moved back to where I went to school, Southern California, Corona,
Mm-hmm.
and then I spent quite a bit of time with racehorses, and rode a lot of colts and stuff like that, road horses, and
That's what you're doing for money?
yeah.
Yeah.
And then I worked in feedlot and different things there. And I was working for a rancher there, and he ran a lot of cattle. And I did a good job, or he liked it anyway, and he was going to back me, start me a herd of cows. And I just kind of got started in that, and Korea came along, and I got drafted, and I went through basic training, and boom, 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 and I was on a ship headed for Korea.